Beautiful day for a convertible ride. God, 70 degrees down here at the beach. It's actually 75. I think it's a little cooler though. But it's supposed to be some surf. Oh, there's a runner. I ran a little bit today. I took the day off. It's supposed to be a little bit of surf from there's a hurricane out there, Humberto, I think he is. But I'm expecting in the next few weeks for it to get pretty active. So I think the weather's gonna be nice. It's supposed to be in the 70s over the next 7, maybe even 85 degrees on Sunday, Monday. So and even into next week. But I'm expecting they're saying a big storm first week of October. And this beach is notorious down here for big storms in October. I know it too. A perfect storm in '91. I was here, and boulders came across this road. It was crazy. So I don't see many waves though. We're gonna come down and give it a little detecting though. See what happens. Oh, there's waves. I was on the break there. I'm coming around the point, and see what's happening. I think we'll pull in the parking lot. Oh yeah, we got some waves. There's some surfers. So what we'll do is we'll go down and loiter and try that hot spot, see what happens. Not many people out here today. There's a lot of surfers though. I think they're having some event tomorrow. Looks like a runner's event. They have it in the off season down here. And everybody piles into the parking lot. The parking's free now. You can pull in. The state park's closed for the season. But I know I was on a site. I'm gonna pull in here. Digging Canuck the other night. I think she's gonna be at Cape Cod next summer. And I've got a go-between down there. The guy's really good on the Cape. He knows all the good spots, and I think maybe we can hit him up. I'm willing to go down. Maybe we can meet up, have a hunt. I got a guy down there though. He's all ears and eyes on the beaches, and he knows. I'm on the North Face beaches up here, so, and I know these after hunting them for 30 years with Dawn. I used to park here with Dawn. There used to be a tree over there. They cut it down. And I learned a lot from that guy, I'll tell you. So we'll go out, we'll see, we'll try it out, see what happens. Equinox 800. The 600's up with Detector Girl. I hope she's making out with it. That was a good machine. I enjoyed it. I got this gold bracelet with it. But I love these Equinoxes. Just starting to see the Vanquishes now. The Minelab Vanquish. Don't know. Can't wait. I'm going to try one, but I don't know. I'm not sold on a machine. I waited for that Equinox too, some of the reviews. I didn't pounce on it. I had to wait, and but I was impressed. I was impressed with the Equinox, and we'll be using a lot of that. Still got the CTX, got the Minelab Excalibur 2 on the dive shaft. And I got to get up in the water. I know. I've been neglecting the water. Got my shoes here. I got to throw those on. I got a scoop and a shovel. I think we'll take the shovel today. There's some pretty good surf. There's a guy out there. There's that point over there where the rocks, they get tossed over on that wall. 91, the perfect storm. They closed this down. The National Guard came out, and all those boulders on that wall end there were pounced over. But no, there's some nice waves. But we're gonna head south. We got that cut down there, but it looks like it's pulling sand in a few areas. So maybe we'll hit the high end here. Usually when it pulls sand off, the start of the season, it pulls this sand off these banks, so you get an accumulation on the wet sand, but you can get cuts up high, so you don't want to neglect them. So we'll probably hunt those down. If anything got stuck in there this summer, that will appear. But it's wasn't a great summer. The wet sand, there's a lot of sand that got accumulated in. So we need a couple big storms, but like I say, I think we're gonna have some big ones coming here in the next few weeks. October's notorious for some good ones. We get a few big ones early, I think we'll be good. but we'll see what happens. Keep my eyes open. Maybe a GoPro will wash in. There's a couple guys out there in the surf. Get these big swells coming in. I'm gonna see if it chews that wall on that south end. I can see it. You can see the water's lapping up over the wall down there. Maybe it will pull some sand out. We'll find something sweet today. Last time it was good, but no gold. A little bit of a bust. But you gotta be patient. We'll find it. $13. Deep 13. It's gonna rain on my parade today. I just know it. That looks so good. Nice little pull tab. Once we get deeper into the storm season, you'll get the wet sand areas start to get pulled out. So you want to start high, work low. Two signals here. Put a dime up there. Once you get into that deep erosion areas, you start to get the old silver. Get a dime. These mine labs, they're superior on black sand beaches. You can't really use a Garrett out here. You get away with a Garrett in fresh water, but not on saltwater beaches. No. Some angry surf. Whoa, he's out there. Yeah, just working the top shelf. There's one. Sounded like a nickel in there too. Another dime. Definitely a nickel sound in there somewhere. Well, must have been me. That's all she wrote on that one. That rock's almost completely buried. I'm gonna need some storms here. There ain't gonna be any action. Holy mother of God. This thing was out 6 feet a couple of years ago. It's almost completely buried. Saw the video, I had all the rings. I found 6 or 7 rings that day, and I had them stacked up on this rock. Sand's almost up to the top. Not good. I got one. I got one. 20. 20. Oh, I think it's gonna be a pretty one, you guys. Oh, that's a nice one. Aquamarine, maybe. A little greenish to it. That's a nice ring. I don't know. It's not, it hasn't turned black yet, unless it's gold. Might be white gold. I don't know. I see a number in there. Oh, 925. It is sterling. Nonetheless, another good find. All right. Finally. Hi. See how that bank is just cut down? That's where I got that ring just now. I'm gonna follow this up, but it's definitely pulled sand down onto the wet sand. So we'll keep going. That water stopped with a seaweed line. I was gonna go down on the end where the shale piles are, but the water didn't come up. We'll keep going. Seaweed line, that's where I'm gonna hunt today. That's where all the targets are. Silver. 29. Gotta be a quarter. Not silver though. Glad. Take a look. Check the hole first. This may be pieces, I don't know. Let's see, we got something nice. Alright. Ooh, we got a chain. Alright. Let's see. Some sort of, probably a St. Christopher. Yeah. These are common. Sterling. Alright. We got two pieces of sterling today. God, the Equinox is lighting it up. Uh-oh. I got bad news. We got some rust on there. That might be silver over nickel or something. Definitely rust. See that? I don't think the chain. I highly doubt, yeah, there's some more. I highly doubt that chain is silver, but yeah, we'll take a look. Looks like that's marked though, right there. I don't know. Huh. Well, we got something.
Yeah. Wait till I tell you where. 2 Mercuries. I ain't sure about that one.
Nice. Nice finds. All right. Yeah, you got a Mercury and what, a Rosie? No, 2 Mercuries. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
I ain't sure what that is, but get some change.
Probably down. Then is that aluminum?
It's
or
stainless.
Stainless. Yep. So that's going to be good for life. And you made the little stand.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty damn good work. You can get these online, but they're like 30-40 bucks.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah.
I didn't even know. I just, you know.
Here's the wrap-up video, and not too bad. A lot of the sand movement right now is going to be high up on the beach, almost a shelf area. If you can imagine that this is the wet sand and this is the water, what's happening is it's pulling that top layer and it will pull it down onto that wet sand. And when this top layer becomes hard packed gravel and can no longer erode, then the wet sand will be pulled down out. So that's later in the season. So I always key up high on the first few storms. And lots clad today, pretty good. Met up with Dawn down there. You got some stuff. Did get a toy car. I had a little Tonka truck. I left it at the beach. I put it up on the rocks. I don't know if some kids got it. Last time out I had gotten a silver, and I didn't film it. I believe I got a silver bangle, but it's broken. There's a mark on there, but it's tiny. I gotta look at it, see if I can't really focus in on it. But I definitely believe that's a silver bangle for an earring. Got this thingamajig. Don't know what that is. That ringed loud, but I don't know. It seems to be maybe brass, or I don't think it's copper, but looks old. Some other stuff, but did pretty good. Got a few quarters, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 quarters. Got about maybe half a dozen or so dimes. Got a dozen pennies. Did get it's a St. Joseph religious medal. The medal is marked sterling, but I don't believe the chain is real. It looks like it's rusted on the end. You can probably see that right there. It's got some rust on that. So unless they fix the clasp and put pieces on the clasp and the chain is silver, I don't know. But that's, at least I got a little silver there. Find of the day, got this sterling ring. This is definitely a recent loss. Hasn't turned black at all. I tested the stones, but I didn't get a reading on the stones. So I know that the stones aren't real, at least the 2 white ones. Looks like an aquamarine. This is a pretty ring. It's got somebody's initials too in there, BB, I think it says. And it's got 925 CM or CN, so it's definitely sterling. Pretty ring though, so did get one ring. And then I got my other stuff. You get a lot of these religious medallions. I got this earlier in the year, and usually they've been down there. They turn black. That's, I think, a St. Christopher one there. And the chain, that's a heavier chain, but I don't believe this probably isn't the original chain for the metal, because it's definitely got some rust, so I don't believe that chain. Might be just plated. But the metal itself definitely marks sterling at the bottom. You need a loop to read it, but it says sterling. So, but that's pretty much it. Went out. The wet sand is horrendous. A lot of sand accumulation. It's going to be a while. Big storms coming though. Maybe the first. I know we got some minus tides. End of this month, September the 30th, Sunday. Next Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are going to be deep minus tides. And that's the trick. If we get the storms, these storms I'm showing you are coming in on flat tides. We need the astronomical tidal surge on the storms. And then that water comes right up and it really picks up the velocity. And you get a higher rate of beach erosion. So that's what we're looking for. Not today though. I mean, it's moving some sand off the shelf, but not enough. So met up with Don. He got a couple of silver coins. He did some hunting on that spot that had eroded out, and I got to give him a couple of books. And he paid for my parking one day. And I just wanted to thank everybody for going to my site on Amazon. You can see the link on my page, New Hampshire Beach Metal Detecting. There's an Amazon link. And I sell stuff on there. Well, I don't sell stuff. I'm just an affiliate for some of the equipment I use. And I do get paid a commission if you order stuff off my site. But this is an awesome book. It's by Edward Rowe Snow. It's called True Tales of Buried Treasure. And I'm going to give him this one, and I'm going to give him the America's Lost Treasure. And that gives you all the cache locations in the U.S., like state by state. Got New Hampshire right there. You get all the hot spots and possible cache locations. So that's pretty cool. I'll give him that one. And we'll give him this book. He'll really like this. I'm going to put this in the car. And this shows some of the stuff that was found down in Wellfleet on Cape Cod. On the Witta. It was a pirate ship, and it shows you where it's buried. It's actually gives you a little map here of on Wellfleet, and this piece will actually stick out sometimes after storms as an iron caboose. Shows the low tide mark and everything, and how the ship is right now in the sand. So pretty cool stuff. Lot of history in New England. You know, you don't find that out on the West Coast and other spots. That's actually a pile of Spanish coins that a guy recovered. There's the guy, Edward Rowe Snow. That's a 2-box metal detector. Don't know if anybody's ever used one. I used the Fisher one. It's pretty nice. It looks just like that, except for now there's a single rod that connects the receiver and transmitter. And the 2-box detectors go pretty deep. But he's down on Cape Cod actually looking for stuff like this, buried treasure. So pretty cool stuff. So we're going to give him this book. Next time we see him, we'll put it in the car. And this is loaded with all kinds of cool stories and stuff, and you can do research on it and whatnot. But no, we're in a waiting pattern for storms. Hopefully they'll show up and we'll get some big time erosion. I don't know if it's going to be like 2 years ago. That was pretty good, but you never know. So they're predicting first week of October a big storm may form, so we'll keep our eyes open. But that would be nice. It would coincide with these astronomical tides, the end of the month and into October, and that would do some serious beach erosion if that was the case. But it's a guessing game. Yeah, a storm could come 50 feet in, could come 500 miles in. You don't know, and it's very close down there on these north-facing beaches. It just a few miles makes a big difference. So you got to kind of be patient with it, but you know, it is heartbreaking sometimes because you figure you're gonna land a big storm and then it goes out to sea. So, but we'll keep plugging away. At least I got something nice today, a little ring and a little metal. So hopefully we'll get some gold soon. I want to thank everybody for watching, and once again, thanks for going to the store site and clicking the links. That helps me out, and you know, puts gas in the tank. I try to post the hot spots down there if anything opens up, and kind of like the eyes and ears on the beach because I'm so close. But like I say, it's a crapshoot right now. There's a lot of sand, but as fast as it came in, it can move out quick. So that's the key. You don't get despondent. But once again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.